We are back. Welcome back. It's Friday. It's the most exciting day for us here on Markets today. It's all about Ask Mbithe. I'm joined by somebody who's very interesting and out there. She's a social media influencer. 217,000 followers. Those are 217,000 pairs of eyes, ears that are listening to what she said. So it's certainly a privilege to have Wayu with us, and she's an artist. We're having a one-on-one. Wayu is asking me questions from her platform. So let's continue. We've just talked about a couple of questions on how to invest 30,000. Let's see what the rest of the questions look like.
So there's this question about NSE, like the newly enforced rules on NSE, how they're affecting the local investors and the international investors. And the new laws,
all right,
how they're affecting the local investors.
So now what has happened in terms of the new laws is the government of Kenya imposed an additional tax on the cost of trading. So that's VAT. So before your brokerage fees was not charged that, but now it's been charged that. It means it's become slightly more expensive. So we are seeing retail investors are paying between 2 to 3% for a transaction. So anytime you want to go buy, for you to access that market, you'll be charged 2 to 3%, depending on who your broker is. 2% is the lowest, 3% is the highest. So what that means is it becomes slightly more expensive for you to trade, because if you come into a stock, you'll have to pay 3%. If you exit a stock, you have to pay 3%. You know, that's already 4 to 6% that you've lost. So you have to be very sure that this stock will give you at least over 15% for it to make sense for you to get in. You know, so that could actually be something that there's nothing much you can do about it, because it's a fixed cost. So there's nothing much that you can do about it. So that could be something that now makes you want to think very hard about, how do I get into this market? Because if you keep coming in, going out, coming in, going out, then you can easily erode the gains that you're making out of trading. So it's something that you need to be very careful about. But then now when we look at the structure of the locals and the foreigners, so the way the NSE operates is kuna bei ya wholesale na kuna bei ya retail. So for the foreigners and also the local institutional funds, we call them qualified institutional investors, because they buy a lot, you know, they get a slightly better price point in terms of the transaction cost. So wanaweza wakalipa below 2%. Ni juu wanakuja kununua billions. Mtu akikuja na 100 million, na mimi nimekuletea soko ya 100 million, nipatie discount. So that's the difference. But what's currently happening Wayu is when we get into the month of August, ni summer holiday maju. Sisi tuko tu July tukiweka baridi. Sisi tunajuanga tu December. So huko maju au sio maju wana trading 70% ya soko. Wao ndio wana dominate hii soko yetu, which ina sisi tunafaa kwa tukitrade soko, but wacha nijibu swali yako. Tutafika. So because there's 70% and they go for summer holidays in the month of August, so the market comes down. Hakuna demand. So I normally say if you're looking for opportunities on the NSE, then as we get into August, it's the time to come in. Because kama nimekwambia this 5 key stocks, the prices they are, zinaweza zika come down maybe 5%, you know, kidogo tena maybe 5 to 10%. Zikikuja down in August, basi unaweza ukazipick. Alafu sasa ungoje. At least September, October tena kuna kuangana cycle lingine inaanza kwenda juju, wase wanasema ni aje, wanakuja wanapeperusha soko, alafu inanyamaza tena.
And another question about you can expound about good debt and bad debt. So there's someone just said expound on that, good debt and bad debt, and how to build your credit and how to fix bad credit.
You fix bad credit anyway. So when it comes to investments, people normally take out debt for investments. So utapata mtu amechukua labda deni kwa bank, amekuja kununua shares. The thing to look out for, if that debt is good or bad when it comes to investments, it's the cost. If you go to the bank and they give you credit, they give you maybe 100,000, we'll charge you 13%. The only way that debt becomes good is if you put it into an investment that gives you 20% or more. If you take that 100,000 and you put it into something that gives you mazao ya 6%, umebaki uko loss. Bado unaenda unalipa. So that's the thing that comes to investments. But the mistake that most people make is they keep saying it will do well. So you have to be very careful if you're going to take debt for investments. You have to be so sure that this thing can give me a much higher return than what I have to pay the bank for it to make sense. The opportunities that actually avail that are individual businesses, if you can be able to take that and build a business. If you're going to take that debt to go and maybe buy shares, I'd be a bit cautious, you know, because shares can go up, shares can go down. You know, 5-year money is now at 10.2%. You know, so if you're investing in something that's tangible, someone will tell you, kama serikali ni 10, mimi naweza nikakupatia return ya 8. So that's the essence about good debt and bad debt. Look at the cost. So like any other biashara, money is an item that you sell. It's a commodity that you sell. So if you're going to get it at a high level, you better get a return higher. Lakini kama utachukua alafu weke kwa investment na ikwe low, that's bad debt.
And any other examples of good and bad debt?
Good and bad debt for outside of investments. If you're taking debt to go out and enjoy yourself and consume it, it's a waste of time. It's a bad decision. Check your life goals and get off social media if you must. Good debt is debt that you put into productive use. Appreciate. Okay. You're building something that can then generate revenue for the future. If you're not doing that, that's bad, and you need to check your consumption levels and actually review so that you can stop depending on debt.
Okay. And for a young person like me, since I finished school last year and I'm still growing, I don't have a lot of capital. What are the best investment ideas right now in Kenya?
Okay, there are many. You know, and I look at the space that you're in, while you and your generation, and how you guys are so vibrant, and you guys are leading change. Look at Black Lives Matter. It was the young people who are standing there and saying, shoot me or do whatever, but I'm going to stand for change. The opportunities, I was having this discussion with my mother, interestingly. You know what she told me? She told me, my shosho yangu alikuwa anauza kikapu, mama yangu aliuza time akapatiwa kazi, mimi niko in between, lakini nyinyi, social media na internet, there's nothing you cannot do. The thing is that what you need to focus on, keep asking and listening. The people around you, you're 217,000 people. Kila asubuhi wanakula kitu, bread. If you started a bakery, you can't be doing deliveries before you go to work. You know, you wake up, make your cupcakes or your bread and put a twist to it, because we don't like your people don't like the bread of sijui. You know, you unataka kitu fancy. If you do it and you do it in a safe, in a proper space, in a good space, and you just add some flavor into your baked goods, you can, on your way to work, that's between 5 and 7, you can do deliveries.
Okay.
If you did deliveries and you said, I want to target 10% of the people on my platform, how many are those? That's 21,000. Yeah. Fine. You're also you're an artist and you're into fitness. Yeah. If you decided to come up with your own brand of clothing, you know, but that's something.
I've been having, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
If you decided, like, you're putting on very nice earrings and stuff, you decided to make your own jewelry. You have hair. If you decided to use natural products, because your generation is more of a DIY.
Actually, I have a thing. Planning something for my hair, because I have dreads. People like my dreads.
Yes.
What do you do to your dreads? Exactly. While you are what? Something come up.
Put your name there and sell. And sell. So that's how you identify investment opportunities. And what I say, the beauty about the space that you and your generation are in, you're not going to look for a market. The market is there. It's just waiting. Yeah. So if you don't now tap into that market, but you have to constantly ask yourself and read up and say, what solutions can I give? What else can I be able to place in this environment?
Yeah. Okay. You know, me, since I'm a dancer,
yes,
the industry, with dancers, wametukalia sana. Like, they don't take us seriously, or like, it's ourselves, we don't take ourselves seriously, because sometimes you can go there, you get an artist, they want you to, like, do a good video for them, dance, get them a choreo, do a routine, but they pay. Discouraging.
Yeah.
So sometimes they end up like, dance itanilipa kweli kwa hii maisha.
Why do you accept it?
I don't accept it.
Accept it.
Of course I don't. I'd rather do something else than dance, or dance for myself and just post my videos than go to a music video where I'm paid something that can't even, I don't know, ni fare na lunch. Like, they literally give you fare and,
that can work.
And lunch.
What you need to do as we come to the end of this segment is this, Wayu. Identify brands that want to be identified with your skills. Brands that are hype, brands that are fun, brands that want to go out there. It takes a lot of homework to be strategic. You know, think about the story of Michael Jordan. He decided, I wanted to be the face of Nike. And he went and signed up with them. So make your trade so good that brand X In fact, like you're wearing shoes.
Yeah.
Why should the people who make these shoes, why can't they use you as an ambassador in this country and they give you a distribution line? So not look at it for fun. Say, this is my network. My network is growing. And stand up and say, I am ready for the next level. And then go tell them, give me a distribution line and I'm going to be able to do this for you. Yeah. But you need to put in the structure. So that's, I think, a better way to sort of look at it. I think maybe that's all the time we have today. Perhaps you can leave us with your parting words.
Me, all I say is just be yourself, because I think people love me for being myself.
Yes.
And just doing me always, because I believe that I have some greatness in me.
Exactly.
I'm so outgoing. My personality is so attractive. So you guys just be yourself.
Put some dollars on it.
I have to like dress up myself, because this is just me. So anyone who's watching me right now, you guys be yourself. Usikaitaka kwa mtu mwingine. And get a mentor.
Tell us something on investments.
I'm coming to that. Okay. Where you wait?
Sorry.
So about investments, hey, don't like save more than what you're using. That's what I believe in. Ukipata kama ni 10 bob, usikeke 10 bob yote, of course, na usikaweke like, what do I say? Just put like maybe 3 shillings aside.
Yes.
Save, at least save something always in whatever it's coming in your pocket. Save something. Usikatumia yote. And pia usikaweke yote kukose ya kubaki nayo. But always just save. Saving is so hard. Maybe saving is hard by this sometimes. For me, because naonanga saa ingine inakuwa ngumu.
You're doing
but
it
you
for
guys
your future.
Save, for your future. And I think just that's all from me.
And invest.
Yeah.
You have to invest.
Yeah, you have to invest, of course.
Because your money has to grow. You can't just save it.
True.
So it has to grow. So invest in yourself, invest in your businesses.
Yeah, we have given them ideas today. So I'm sure mwenye ametusikiza anajua important investments. Yeah, they have to invest. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Wayu. That was a pleasure having a conversation with Wayu Wayua. So we were just answering questions from the people on our platform on investments and what investment ideas are there. And this is what we have to say from our team here at Ask Bitha. If you're in the generation similar to Wayu, the best thing that you have going for you is a social platform. The second best thing that you have for you is social skills. These social skills might not make sense in a mainstream job, but I promise you these skills are what are driving the world from here on. So look at your spaces, look at the people who are around you. Your social network is your net worth. Look at them, identify their needs, and try and be consistent to meet their needs as they grow on a daily basis. And even though you make 10 shillings from them, 20 shillings, 30 shillings, kidogo, kidogo, hujaza kibaba. Invest in your business. If you're not very good at your business, there's certainly other businesses that are doing well on the Nairobi Securities Exchange that you can look for, or you could also invest directly with the government of Kenya. That's all we have for you today. We hope to see you again next time on Friday. Enjoy your weekend and goodbye.